Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm a fashion designer, Miss Virginia Senior America 2003. Thank you very much for tuning in today. This is Fashion Notes. There are many interesting happenings on the runways around the world. I do not know where to start. Step into spring with platforms, retro style for warmer weather. The fashion goes global for spring. Grab your passport and get ready to shop because fashion is taking a trip around the world this spring and summer. Lots of beaded tunic tops and tier skirts like bohemian, Indian print, cottons, and lots of bangle bracelet. I think we have a look behind the borders for inspiration. People like to travel and they like to have an ethnic flair. Things has been very feminine and polished, and you don't have to be absolutely perfect all the time. Lots of fashion is coming from India and Africa, but the bohemian look has been popular in the past, but was interpreted differently. We are seeing lots of colors, length and texture embellished with sequences, embroidery. You can mix with denim also, dress it up or dress it down. The key pieces are tiered skirts, tunic tops, kaftans, beaded trims, and patterns like paisley or batik colors. However, be very careful when you mix. You don't want to look like you are wearing a costume. Fashion designer Jean-Paul Gaultier for spring 2005 in his couture collection had a multicolored patchwork with mustard-colored safari jacket. Accessory in style, lots of Western influences, Bombay dreams or Shanghai nights. Accessories are heavily embellished and should be paired with simple clothing in natural colors. The vibrant jewel tone gems are best on purses, shoes, chunky jewelry. Also think about crochet and macrame. Louis Vuitton monogram bags have some macrame. Chunky necklaces, dress-up v-neck or suit jacket. Coral and turquoise look great on sundresses, and stocks on them will replace the brooch as accessory. Bare arms are absolutely must for this look, but choices are endless. Skirts. Full skirts are a big surprise and a hit of the season. I think people are tired of tight skirts pulling them up to cover the rear. They are breezy and colorful, the sort of thing that you before find only in vintage stores. Now they are everywhere. This is very exciting. Sexy tops are here to stay. Denim boom continue. Baby doll top in satin with spaghetti straps. It is artistic top with a touch of jewels. This idea you can apply even today. Enjoy your summer with bright, colorful clothing. And for now, I do not think about fall. It will be exciting fall news on the future show. But now let's enjoy the spring and the spring shopping and summer shopping, of course. Now, I would like you to introduce, I have a special guest with us today. She was a guest before, but on popular demand, because she did make beautiful bags, and they were different one, and she came with the spring and summer collection. I would like to share her idea and her future with her beautiful design. Here is Miss Roberta Roberts. Thank you, Miss Roberts, for coming today.
Thank you for having me, Olga.
And she will be surprised how many beautiful things she brought today. They look like a spring garden with all these beautiful colors, as you can see, in pinks and greens and yellows and a bright color that really they can brighten absolutely every outfit. You just have to need to have just a plain dress, and then with the purse, such a purse, you are going to be instant hit at any party. Oh, they're so beautiful. How do you get the idea, to make all these beautiful, beautiful accessories that really everybody loves?
Most of the outfit or the bags are outfit inspired. And for example, this season, turquoise and coral are very big, like your outfit today.
That's
so I
right.
have a whole line that I have designed that have turquoise and coral to complement those. But for this spring, I wanted to do bags that had pink, since pink was a very popular color, and also flowers because the weather has been so cold and miserable, and it just brings
to brighten any outfit.
Exactly.
Absolutely. They are really very pretty. Do you do like a one-of-a-kind, or do the people can order, more, or do it depend how much fabric you buy, and then you cannot have any more?
Some of the bags are one of the kind, and some I will make limited editions, but none of them I make more than probably 50 of any one style, and then I retire it so that the bags are collectible.
Oh, absolutely. The one, at the party to go to see everybody's wearing same purse,
And the women that buy my purses like to look unique, and they don't want to have a bag that everyone else has. So that's, what draws them to the line.
And also, do you buy the plain bags and you do embellishment, or do you do this from scratch and do you actual bags?
These bags I have manufactured for me. And this particular style I had done in 4 colors, and then the lining I had done to coordinate.
I see.
So
they come in what color do they come?
This particular style comes in black, khaki, lime green.
So this is actually the base color.
This is the base bag.
I see, base bag, and then you put the trims.
And then I have probably 150 different options that somebody can pick for the trim for this bag. And so you could literally have a bag for every outfit. And so these ones, are just designed to go with it.
So do they come like in different color, like this ready-made bag? It come like in pink. This is the original color that the manufacturing is doing for you, and you request that you would like to have like a black and white or polka dots. Oh, you have, this is also the bag that has that strap, so you can wear also over the shoulders for cocktail party. Oh, this is very good. And also you have some flowers there. Where do you get the flowers? Do you buy, from this local store, or you order them like,
The flowers that I use are not something that you'd be able to get at a craft store. They're, I find the finest suppliers that have the flowers that I use. I try to get them so that they look real. And I'm partial to orchids, so most of the flowers that I use are influenced by the orchids.
And also I notice all those purses have the straps, so you can wear them, over your the shoulders, so you don't crowd your hands holding the cocktail.
Right. And they're designed to go from day to evening.
Oh, yes. Those are really very pretty. Well, what do you need in the evening? Just a cell phone, little billfold, and credit cards, and you are ready to go.
Exactly.
And I like this, this pink with green.
This again is my signature orchids on here, and they feel real to the touch.
They sure do. Are they made like from silk, or some kind of fabric?
Some kind of fabric, but they even have the ridges
inside.
The same, just with the strap.
It's a pink. This is a very pretty pink fabric too. And pink and green, always like that. Always like that combination.
And I mixed with this one. I did
the animal print.
An animal print influence, but with the bright pink colors.
Yes, I remember last time you had animal print, but it was for fall. Fall for it. It's absolutely never going to die, I think.
This is a clutch,
this is very cute. Oh, you put a brooch, and also you order brooches, like from the wholesaler.
Right.
I see. Otherwise, it would be really very expensive, if you buy, retail for everything. And
some of the brooches I use are actually made from old vintage pins, and I have them cast, and then I set stones.
Oh, this is so precious, isn't it? It's absolutely precious. And you have a straw this time. This is something new. I never seen.
This is a bally straw. I call this bag the flower bomb because it's kind of shaped like a little bomb, and it opens.
And how does it open?
Just like that.
It's really pretty.
And this is all hand woven.
Hand woven, beautiful. Because something like that they make in Nantucket. They're very famous for Nantucket bags. My sister has one, and she really treasures it. So this is something really special. People really understand what handmade bags are with a special touch, of course. So this is really, it will be good like for any linen dress in the summer.
Yes.
You know, it will look good in even white and
It looks like you're carrying a
off-white,
basket
you know.
of flowers.
So, and it looks so pressure when you put in you put, you know, just a few things that
This
what
one,
you need, you know.
This particular bag, I had a wedding party that instead of bouquets, the bridesmaids
Oh,
carried
that's a good idea.
this, and this was their gift as well from the bride.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. And of course, you know, they can carry their necessity like lipstick, you know, an emergency thing that they need or anything. And this is what you have here. It's is it in New York?
This one is my coast-to-coast bag. On the front is New York, and on the back is LA, Hollywood.
Oh, yeah,
So
very clever. How is this done? You know, this is was it plain fabric?
This
or?
was a fabric that had the design on it, and it was a custom request for somebody that travels to both coasts.
Like bi-coastal person.
Exactly. So this is an example of a custom bag that was done especially for a customer.
And what is the inside? Is it black?
The inside is
oh,
just
it's
nice
this is a interesting. We have also the model we would like to see. Let's see the first model with some more of Miss Roberts' design. Explain this one.
This is a market basket, and this is to complement a sundress or
and look at the inside. I think the inside is as pretty as outside.
And it's pink rattan, again, with a nice assortment of spring flowers, and then there's a little jeweled dragonfly that's flying out of the
around the
cluster.
flowers.
Yes.
Around the flowers.
I use a lot of insects and frogs in my designs.
Oh, this is very pretty. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Let's see, daughter, Mother Barbara is carrying something
This is again the similar design as this bag. It has
yes, but it just looks different.
Color.
A different color, and it's different.
And it complements the beautiful knit sweater.
And its inside is also surprise color, isn't it?
It's, I think, again the pink.
Oh, the pink, yes. When you open up, it's really different color. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Here is Gloria again with the exquisite bag. I like this.
This is my blooming daisy, and on the one side is the daisy before it opens.
Yes, and the other side
on the reverse side is the daisy opened with, again, a little jeweled dragonfly.
Oh, yes, this is very special. And the trim, I like the trim, this checkered trim, black and white. Yes, it is like, reminiscent of 40s. Very pretty.
That's been a very popular bag.
Thank you, Miss Gloria.
And this is a dressier bag. This would be perfect for a luncheon or going out to a
cocktails, evening.
And again, it has all jewels and vintage jewels and Swarovski crystals, and it's a silk brocade.
Crystal. That's why it's so sparkly, because and also you can carry it. You have
it's not attached, but you can.
Yes, you can have it
or carry it as a clutch, and that's very popular too.
Oh yes, clutches are very in too. But if you want it, you can when you go to cocktail party, you can put around your shoulders. And those are really extremely pretty. I think, which I don't know which one. If I have to choose one, I don't know which one will be my favorite. But this is very interesting.
It's very whimsical.
I love this one. This is really so interesting because this size, you don't see it in the stores, This is, you see larger sizes, but this is so exquisite. And it's just enough to carry your necessity when you go in the evening. And also have a strap, so you can, silver strap, so you can, carry on your shoulders. But I think this way is even prettier because you can just show it's like a piece of jewelry, isn't it?
Exactly.
So this is your spring collection. So are you ready for your fall collection?
I am. I'm starting to do the design work now and figure out how the collection will look and what influences, and a lot of the influences that you mentioned are things that I've been working on.
Thank you very much. I think we are running out of time now. But unfortunately, I hope you come some other time, because every time she comes with something else, and that's why I would like to share all these beautiful things with our viewers. And you can call her and ask her questions. And thank you very much for coming today.
It's been a pleasure.
And see you again.
Okay.
Looks like I'm falling in love with the torpedo factory in Alexandria. Everybody should go there and see all these wonderful artists, and it's wonderful. You can have a stroll on the water, have a lunch, and visit all these galleries. Right now I have a lady here that I met at the torpedo factory, and I met some other people. It's amazing what they're doing there. You should really check it out. This is Barbara Rushworth, and she is a very, very talented lady. Every time I said, but you know, you really have to believe me, we have so many talented and people living in Washington area. You know, that's Barbara is going to explain her work, because she is absolutely multi-talented lady. And she just told me that she started knitting when she was 5 years old. Her mother was very clever. I think that's wonderful that she probably is teaching, and she's teaching other people because she's certified by their council of knitters. So she teaches other people how to knit and crochet. Here is Barbara, and welcome, Barbara, to the show. Thank you very much for coming today to show us all your beautiful creation. And you told me you started knitting when you were 5 years old. So what did you knit when you were 5 years old?
Well, I knitted little sweaters and little skirts for my dolls.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Little teddy bears and everything. And
did you save some of the things that you did like a long time ago?
I still have them, yes.
You still? Oh,
yeah, but I'm one of these people who can't throw anything away.
Oh, that's my husband. Oh, well, that's great. And now what she's doing, like this beautiful sweater that she said that she knits everywhere, even, can you imagine, in movie theaters? That was really a surprise to me, that people can knit. I know on the airplanes or maybe waiting in line, you know, the jury duty or things like that. But you know, you're very creative. You can, if you can do it in the movie theater.
Well, you know, if your hands are used to doing it, they don't need light to do it in. They just do it automatically.
I see. How did you, did you buy yarn by the, in the retailing, or you order from some special, wholesaler?
I get yarn from everywhere. I get it from the regular retail shops. There's the Sheep and Wool Festival, which we have in Maryland once a year.
I hear about that. I always wanted to go. I never had the chance. There's one, I think, in Virginia, too.
Yes, yes. And these festivals have yarns, private
so people really making from the wool, they make yarn. That's very interesting how they do it. And dyeing.
So I get yarn that way, too. And then I also knit things that are not yarn.
Like what?
I knit wire and little fabrics, all kinds of things.
So you combine wires with the wool, or with what? Or you just cannot do it? What do you make from wires?
Well, I have 2 pieces here today that are wire.
I see. This is wire. So that was knitted?
Yes.
Do you use? Do you make the pattern first, or
no?
How
I just. Like Michelangelo said that he made the angel come out of the marble, I just start knitting.
Also, and when the angels start coming out, and you finish the.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. This is really pretty. Let me see this. This is really.
And after I knit it out of wire, then I paint it.
Oh, you painted afterwards.
So it's knit in just one color, one solid color of wire.
And then you put, like eyes or, a little embellishment. And this is like a decorative piece, isn't it?
A little piece of
just
sculpture.
A decorative sculpture that you put, on the shelf with the books and things like that, or the table. But you do, beside this sculpture,
I have another piece.
You have some flowers there made from wires too.
It's actually a pineapple.
Oh, pineapple! Yes, I didn't see it because it was glass.
Virginia hospitality.
Absolutely, hospitality. It's a sign of hospitality. And then you painted it after you crochet.
After I knit.
Do you have to do anything like to dry, or do you do it wet or dry, and then you see instantly is ready?
Well, I finish knitting. I knit it all until I've got the completed piece, and then I start painting it. And then it's very...
how does it stay that, you know, in shape? Because it's a wire?
Yes,
I
exactly.
see.
It has a great deal about it.
Is this from one piece, or you just do this and then you attached it to the actual pineapple, let's say, or this is all one piece?
Well, it's all started from one. It's like knitting a garment, like knitting a sweater. It's all.
Where do you start?
I
here?
start down here at the bottom, and then I just work my way up and keep
adding. So you just go around,
yes.
and then you start. I see. This is interesting technique what you're doing. Oh wow! So you can, you know, but this is really looks like a real pineapple.
Thank you.
It's really pretty. And I see some bag that you are doing.
This is a bag
that was knitted.
I knitted this, and I knitted it with commercial yarns that I got in a retail store.
So this is some kind of wool and mohair?
Yes, yes, that's right.
And do you put the lining
It
in?
is. It's lined.
Oh, it's a line.
It's lined with
I like this
suede.
little touch of little, you know, sequences with your name in it.
Thank you. And my husband is a woodworker. He loves doing woodworking for a hobby, so he made the handles, and these are made out of ebony.
Wow, this is interesting. So it's as you can see, this is very artistic family. The whole family is doing something very artistically. So this is from your winter collection.
Yes.
And do you do something, you know, for the summer? Do you change, or whatever you have a hands on, you do it?
It's whatever I feel like doing at the time. Then I have another piece here, which is it's a
jewelry.
It's jewelry. It's a choker that I knitted with beads, and it's knitted out of a very fine.
Silk?
Crochet. Oh, it's cotton, actually.
A cotton. Is it a cotton that's strong that can hold all of this?
Yes, it's very strong. And I am actually teaching a class in this technique in the fall.
You really have to have lots of patience, you know, to do with all these small things. And she told me she's using magnifying glass, which is probably only way that you can really do such a small, fine things, and to be perfect like this is very perfect. And this is a beautiful also color combination with the turquoise and green, which are very in this year anyway. They are very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
But she doesn't stop there. She makes some other things. And the model is going to show us what other things she's doing. And let's see Gloria. And she has something very warm and cuddly. And look at this.
This is in the knitting world, they have something called UFO, which is an unfinished object.
Oh.
This started out as a UFO. The piece in the back was something I started and never finished. And one day...
Well, but doesn't look unfinished to me.
Well, it's finished now, because one day I came across it and thought, well, I should do something else with this. So I made... It's a
so
shawl
was the
sleeves.
shawl first, just a plain shawl?
No, it was just the piece in the back.
Oh, just a piece on the back. And so you didn't know what to do with it?
No. So I picked up from that piece in the back and made the sides, and it's a shawl with sleeves.
Huh, I never seen shawl with sleeves. You know, I usually capes people make, but you know, with sleeves this is very interesting, and also it's more comfortable than, you know, when you have a sleeves than if you don't have a sleeves on something. It's very, very pretty.
Thank you.
So do you do, I mean, like in cottons or just in wools?
I knit in anything. Just about anything I can put my hands on. If it's long enough and I can put loops in it with my needle,
Maybe we'll think about something to convert this unfinished in something else, who knows?
Well, perhaps.
This is wonderful. Do you have something else to show us, or this is the only piece you brought today?
That's all I brought today.
Okay, well, thank you, Miss Gloria. It's really interesting. I like it. This is really like so cuddly when you put on, and you can, you know, wear it in the summer when it's chilly nights, of course. And, you know, of course, you know, in the winter with heavier, you know, sweater, you can also wear it. So you are in, how long you are in Torpedo Factory?
I've been in the Potomac Craftsman Gallery for about 12 years.
12 years. So how often do you work there? Because I know the artists, you know, work like once in so and so.
It's about 12 times a month. A year, I'm sorry. 12 times a year. We are a cooperative of about 70 members.
I see. And you know, they are all in you, the only people with the fiber that you have in your gallery. But you know, in the gallery they have 160, I think, artists that they do, you know, from sculpture to metal to jewelry to ceramics and all kind of stuff. So you really can go when you have a chance to see the gallery. I'm really looks like falling in love with this torpedo factory. It is unbelievable. You can actually see how artists work there and look around, of course, buy some of their wear because it's a unique and nobody else is doing what they're doing. She has some brochure that she brought today about the torpedo factory.
These are actually from our Potomac Craftsman Guild. And we are members of the Guild.
So what do you have to do to be a member?
Well, first you join the guild, which was basically a weaving guild.
I have to cut you. We are getting out or running out of time, unfortunately.
Well, they can
but
call
would
us.
love to have you another time, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is Olga Jevtich reporting for the Fashion Notes. Till next time, bye-bye. And I'll see you in the future show. Thank you for tuning in today. And Barbara, that was really a pleasure to meet you. I met you last time. We didn't have time for you, but you know, now I'm glad that you show all this beautiful wear that you know, so people can see and go and visit your beautiful gallery and hopefully to buy many interesting things that our artists and our neighbors doing in the Torpedo Factory. So it was a pleasure to have you on my show, and good luck in your future.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.